Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm Calvin Garner. I'm an account specialist here at Paladin, and today we're going to be going over Paladin's go live or implementation process. This is going to be for stores that are interested in starting up with Paladin or customers that are wanting to start another store or a new store with Paladin as well. Today we're going to be going over a few details about Paladin Point of Sale, the go live process as we call it, all 4 weeks and what we do during those weeks, as well as when we set the store live with Paladin. So Paladin Point of Sale was designed and built on the belief that simplifying daily operations through powerful digital tools helps independent retail businesses run more efficiently. What this means for us is we're easy to use. We try to keep everything very simple, easy to access and find everything you need to run your business. Our inventory management is very intuitive. We're able to look at your sales as well as how sales have went in the past to suggest your inventory management and your orders. We have e-commerce and mobile options, customer engagement such as rewards, and business management sections in the system as well. So our go live process, we try and make as simple as possible. The slides are not showing. Oops. I apologize for that. Let me go back some slides. I didn't realize that they weren't showing here. All right. So once again, here's what we're going to go over. Then we've got the points I was speaking about, Paladin Point of Sale, it being easy to use, inventory management, mobile options. So we make it as easy to use as possible. We make the switch over as easy as possible as well. We can get everything up and running within as little as 4 weeks. And with that, that is from the point of we start gathering information from your store. We do 4 weeks worth of work with the store, and on the 5th week, we'd have you using Paladin. When you decide to join Paladin, you're working with the most experienced staff from our project management team, our data team, managed services and training. All of these people are focused on helping set you live and making sure that transition is as smooth as possible. With that, you'll have one dedicated person, which will be your account specialist, such as myself, who will manage those other teams to make sure that everybody's working in cohesion to make that completely smooth. So week 1 is your introduction. So we'll do an introduction call. Your account specialist will reach out to you. We will schedule a time to do a more in-depth phone call to gather information, which will actually be the start of your process. So we're going to get to know things about your store, all of the details that make it to where we can set this up as simply and as smoothly as possible. We're going to need information about store, suppliers, payment processors, equipment needs, things like that. Week 2, we're going to take all of that information we gathered in week 1 and start implementing it. We're going to get the data team working on pulling information from your old point of sale if needed, as well as getting information from your suppliers, such as your catalogs, things like that. We're going to start getting your hardware set up so that we can put Paladin on it, so that once all of that information is combined in week 3, we can get it all checked out. We can make sure that all of the data is configured properly, that all of the hardware is working correctly, as well as finishing and buttoning up any final details that may not have already been put together. Week 4, we're going to start the training. So this is where between your account specialist, project manager, and the training team, we're going to get training scheduled. We're going to get you trained up so that when you start with Paladin, you already have that knowledge that you need to use it correctly. And then we'll go live. So with that, that means that we're setting you live. You'll come in, start using Paladin. And so then you'll work with the training team for that go live week. They'll make it to where it is their priority to answer phone calls when you call. Any questions about how to use the system or anything like that, they'll be able to answer any additional questions past the training you've already had, of course. And then once you've went live, you'll be back with your account specialist who will continue to help you with anything that comes up in the store in the time after you go live, because obviously you're not going to run into every scenario during that first week. And there's always additional training. So if there's something that wasn't, that came up that you need more training on, we can get that training to you as well as maybe new employees, things like that come in during that process. And you'll have your account specialist for about a month after your go live, and then you'll go to the general support, which is just as knowledgeable about Paladin. There's more of them, so you'll have more support there as well. Here are a couple testimonials from stores that have recently set stores live with Paladin, if you want to read those over. To learn more, you can see the following resources. We've got our Paladin Help Portal, the Paladin Point of Sale, Paladin Go, which is our mobile option, Paladin Shop, which is Paladin's e-com. The Paladin Support will take you to a page where it's got the contact information to reach out to Paladin. And then Paladin Training will take you to some training videos. It's some basic little 1 to 2 minute videos on how to do things. That'll all be covered by the trainers when you go live, but it's always nice to have a refresher available whenever you need it. As well as this webinar will be available in our webinar portal. Are there any questions? All right, I'm not seeing any pop up right this second, so I'll go ahead to the next slide here. Next webinar is going to be on store-to-store stock check, keeping sales flowing, customers happy. Always here to expand your knowledge. I'll leave this open here for a couple more minutes in case any questions pop up. All right, well, then if you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call. Whether you're a prospect working with sales, ask your salesperson. If you're a store that has already got stores live with Paladin, feel free to call the support line and ask us questions. Thank you all. Have a great day.